There's nothing sweet about these 16, according to reports. 16 high schools in Northern Virginia have now admitted to not notifying students of their national merit scholarships. The number growing after Loudoun County added an additional school to the list, while Prince William County added 2 more as well.
We're going to bring in our panel to discuss. Republican strategist Brian Seitchik and host of Tony Katz Today and Eat, Drink, Smoke, Tony Katz. Tony, it seems, it reminds me a little bit of the drip, drip, drip of the Biden document scandal, the drip, drip, drip of more schools in Virginia saying, oops, due to a mistake, we forgot to actually award students who deserve to be awarded with national merit recognition. More drip, drip, drip to come?
So I don't actually put this in the drip, drip, drip category, because with the Biden administration and the classified documents, one can argue that it's just simply incompetence. But in the case of the schools here, not informing students that they've gotten this achievement, therefore they can utilize that and maybe get a leg up on the competition because of the work they've done, this falls into the category of the ends justify the means. If you're somebody who believes in equity and plays into the bigotry of DEI, this is standard practice. It has to be. The only way you can get equity is to ensure that everybody is equal. What they don't accept, or what they don't admit to you, me, and we, is that means pushing everybody down. These students earned the commendation. They earned this opportunity. And what they were told by not letting them know is that, yeah, you may have gotten this, but it hurts these other students, and we have to equalize this playing field. So this is absolutely concerted effort, ends justify the means, and so this is just a simple rational playing out of something they already believe in.
Yeah, and I believe they had a consultant that came in to talk about equity, Brian, about how to achieve equity in education. And you could argue, when I first heard the story, Thomas Jefferson in the Fairfax County School District, I thought, well, that sounds fishy, maybe. But then it extended to some other high schools, including Langley High Schools, where I have daughters that graduated. And then it extends to Loudoun and then to Prince William. So it's like, okay, where was the meeting? When did they have the meeting? This kind of thing didn't just happen, Brian.
Well, I agree with Tony here. This is really just the latest manifestation of wokeness. This is the left's opportunity for equity of outcome rather than equity of opportunity. I mean, these kids worked really hard to win this award, and to be denied that in an effort to not make other kids feel bad and to give them potentially give them an opportunity to take advantage of this is really sad and disappointing. I'd like to be outraged by this. I would like to show outrage, but it's so hard when it's one story after another of, again, this manifestation of wokeness, and it's really so disappointing. And it's why folks are telling, having enough of these schools. We're seeing it in school choice. Governor Reynolds announcing a big school choice program and a big push in Iowa. Arizona last year expanded their school choice program. People have had enough of this agenda pushed by public schools.
Yeah.
In Arizona last year, it was not a great election in November, but one shining spot was the Secretary of Public Instruction. His campaign, he took a very novel approach. He focused on test scores and made the whole campaign about raising test scores and had a very successful day.
Right. Yeah, and instead of equity of outcome.
Exactly. And speaking of equity of outcome and punishing high achievers and trying to make everybody on a quote unquote level playing field, but as you pointed out, Tony, pushing everybody down, right on cue, a new poll asking Americans, is the United States heading towards socialism? And the results might be surprising. 51% yes, the United States is heading towards socialism. 31% no, that 18% were unsure.
You know what I want to know is how many people are okay with that?
Yes.
Couldn't you answer yes, we're moving towards socialism, and no, we should not be doing it?
Exactly. Whether we are or not, again, we don't know if people are like, that's a good thing or that's a terrifying thing. Tony, are you surprised that so many people polled say, yeah, we're moving that